player, and so hockey dominated my life. Like, my life orbited around hockey, right? So the sun was hockey, and my life orbited around it. I would think about it when I'm sitting on the toilet, right? That's how it went. And then by the age of 19, I developed performance anxiety. I could train well, but I couldn't play a high pressure game. I'd just freak out for some reason. And then, this happened for just over a year. I was like, I read all these books and did all these techniques and all that kind of stuff. And then, another game came up and I really mucked it up, and I was like, right, I'm at the end of my tether. I'm going to do something I never thought I would do before, and I'll ask for help, right? Kiwi male psychology. So I knocked on this guy's door and I said, Steve, so he was a mental skills coach for the Hurricanes at the time. Fantastic guy. He's, come in, what's up? And I explained all his stuff. And he's like, oh, I've tried this and that. And I was like, yeah. And then he goes, tell me about home life. And I go, well, there's mum, there's sister. The second I said dad, I broke down and cried for like 30 minutes, full catharsis. Part of me didn't really know what was happening to my body. It was this, my body's crying, and then part of me was observing me crying. It was an odd kind of experience, very painful. And so what happened was, that was somewhat the moment I realized that my method to love was hockey. And I had that method, or I learnt that method, because my father died at the age of when I was 11. The next day I played a game of hockey. And the best way to avoid grief, or to avoid dealing with grief is a very yin thing. To avoid that grief and yin, which is very painful and very nasty, no one wants to talk about that shit, you become yang, right? You go, yeah, let's run up a massive hill every day, train every day, push yourself, yang. You're running from it, it's fantastic, you don't have to deal with grief. Good stuff until it catches up with you, right? And things have a way of catching up with you in life, And if you haven't completed something, it will come back, the universe will bring it back around, somehow, some way. And I realized, well, hey. And then so this guy, Steve, he said, also you probably have issues with girls and with this, and he said some other stuff, and I was like, oh, this dude knows me better than I know myself. And I realized that was the moment that who I thought I was, before that moment was, I'm Ryan, I'm a hockey player. This is what I do. Very thick personality, very rigid. And then I go, hold on a sec, I was just that because of this, and I'm not really that, that's just a piece of that, but it's not really who I am. And then there was a moment, there was a little bit of separation, and I couldn't, who am I, kind of that question began in my life. And from there I kind of looked at other areas of my life, like, well, what else am I running away from? What am I running to? What do I want? What am I deficient in? So that was kind of the beginning of my education of methods to love, in a way.